3 nations, 48 teams, 5 billion watching. The 2026 World Cup grand opening at Estadio Azteca launches the biggest tournament football has ever seen. And for its greatest living legends, this may be where the final chapter begins. A new chapter in football unfolds as 3 nations join hands for the first time in World Cup history. The United States, Canada, and Mexico each host their own opening ceremony, stretching the kickoff across a continent. In Mexico City, Toronto, and Los Angeles, the world's eyes turn to 3 iconic stadiums, each a beacon of local pride, each part of a shared vision. The tournament field swells to 48 teams, a record that brings new voices, new dreams, and new rivalries onto the world stage. Amid this vast rollout, the main spotlight falls on Mexico City, where anticipation surges and the emotional heart of the celebration beats strongest. From the first notes of the ceremonies to the roar of the crowd, football's grandest stage signals its return at a scale never seen before. Estadio Azteca stands at the heart of Mexico City, a monument shaped by decades of football's greatest moments. Since opening its gates in 1966, the stadium has become a shrine for the sport, its terraces echoing with the memories of Pele's crowning glory in 1970 and Maradona's unforgettable feats in 1986. With a capacity nearing 87,500, Azteca is the largest stadium in Latin America and the only arena to have hosted 2 World Cup finals. For 2026, the stadium has been reborn. A sweeping $150 million renovation has given it a new LED facade, an 8K inner ring, and a hybrid grass pitch design for the world's biggest stage. Every seat, every corridor, every sightline has been updated, blending heritage with cutting-edge design. On this night, Azteca carries the weight of football history and the hopes of millions, ready to welcome the world once more. The opening ceremony transforms Estadio Azteca from a monument of football into a stage for the world's music. Shakira steps into the spotlight, her voice rising above the crowd, carrying the spirit of Latin America and the promise of a new tournament. Alongside her, Burna Boy brings the pulse of Africa, his sound weaving together continents in a single electrifying rhythm. Balvin, with roots deep in reggaeton, adds a surge of Colombian energy. Tyla from Johannesburg delivers a fresh South African beat. Alejandro Fernandez grounds the night in Mexican tradition, his ranchera echoing through the stadium's newly renovated walls. At the heart of the show is Dai Dai, the official anthem, a bilingual call to unity, written and performed by Shakira and Burna Boy, with echoes of Spanish and English blending in the chorus. The song's name, a fusion of Yoruba and Spanish slang meaning "let's go together," captures the intent of the night, to welcome every nation, every fan, as part of a single global celebration. Each note, each verse turns the opening into more than a spectacle. It becomes a shared invitation to join the world's greatest game. Behind the spectacle, every moment of the ceremony is shaped by deliberate design. Italian producer Marco Balic leads the creative vision, weaving a single theme of unity across all 3 host nations, while allowing each city to express its own character. The show's architecture is precise. Welcoming speeches from dignitaries, a parade of 48 national flags, and the presentation of the official match ball set the tone. Around 30 minutes of live musical performance anchor the program, each act unfolding with careful choreography. In every city, a dedicated team numbering between 260 and 300 staff works in concert, synchronizing lighting, sound, and stagecraft to ensure that the emotional energy in the stadium reaches every corner of the globe. A single countdown sweeps through Estadio Azteca. The final notes of the anthem still hang in the air when the teams appear, Mexico in green, South Africa in gold, stepping onto a pitch that has carried legends for generations. The roar is instant. 87,000 voices multiplied by millions more across continents, all locked on the first kick. No pause, no reset. The ceremony's spectacle flows straight into the opening match. Flags are folded, confetti settles, and now the real drama begins. Every eye in the stadium, every camera beam, every heartbeat in the crowd pivots to the center circle. Mexico, the host, faces South Africa, an opening pairing chosen for its reach and resonance, linking the Americas and Africa in a single contest. More than 5 billion are watching, from city squares in Johannesburg to living rooms in Monterrey. The anticipation of years breaks open in one shared moment as the World Cup's promise is finally delivered on the field. On this night, the game's greatest names and its future share the same field. Lionel Messi, now 39, leads Argentina with the weight of a legend nearing his last World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo at 41 stands for Portugal, still chasing glory with the same drive that shaped an era. Their presence is more than symbolic. It is a living bridge between football's storied past and the promise of what comes next. The opening ceremony does more than ignite a tournament. It hands the torch from icons whose stories shape generations to a new wave ready to write their own. Every cheer, every anthem carries the sense that history is being made and the world is watching as one era bows to another. Tonight, Estadio Azteca's roar echoes across continents. Football's global soul ignites anew, bridging legends and rising stars. The world unites, breath held, as history's greatest spectacle unfolds. Share your excitement below.